Ian.
Patrick.
So another big news coming out, not necessarily associated with GDC, but we've heard the rumblings of Nintendo having a new Switch console coming out this year. We've heard that for like almost a year now, that was a possibility, and it's not a shock just because if you consider this a handheld, Nintendo always puts out iterations of their handheld. But now we're getting the news that there could be two new Switch consoles,
and it actually makes the most sense, I think. Based on what we've talked about in the past. Mm-hmm. So what they're looking to do is they would make a smaller, cheaper, portable model, which is something we've talked about. We all thought that perhaps, well, you and I did at least, we've discussed how that would make sense. That would kind of fill the hole in their portable market. And that would probably sell well, especially if everything is one piece, it'd be able to sell for cheaper. But then they are saying, because I think that's where the rumors kind of left off the last time we talked about this earlier in the year, was that it might be a smaller one. Now we're looking at one where it is also potentially another one that would be more powerful, a little bit more juice under the hood.
The
like
Super Switch.
Yeah, like a PS4 Pro or an Xbox One X or something like that. Not that level,
powerful,
but
yes.
That's those sorts of incremental upgrades that aren't going to make it a brand new system, but will make it run better.
This is originally broke from the Wall Street Journal. You know how they hate all YouTubers, Wall Street Journal? Well, they broke their story. Mm-hmm. And so the Wall Street Journal sources are parts suppliers with access to a prototype. All right, they got the skinny out in China somewhere. Those folks claim Nintendo will also eliminate the little-used HD Rumble controller function and other features in order to cut costs. So when you think about what you can cut costs, you think about that like there's a lot of tech gadgets and doohickeys inside those Joy-Cons.
Yeah,
you can get rid of that. The other big thing is when you think about the HD dock, that's a $70 item on its own. So once you take those parts out of the package, you're looking at savings. You're getting nearer to $100 right there that you can cut out of a price.
Yeah,
right there.
If you release a portable, smaller model with with everything just kind of one piece,
sure. Or hell, you can even make it still dockable, but you don't need to include the dock.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's exactly where I was going to go, was you don't include the dock because that's not really the person who's buying its main focus. And if they want a dock later, they can buy it.
Or if they already own one from the original, so you don't need two docks. No, very little people are going to use two different docks.
I'm just wondering if the dimensions would add up. But
yeah. Well, it just slides in. Sure. As long as you line up the power in the video.
Yeah, you're right.
You're good, right?
Yeah.
So that makes sense. I think people are I guess more surprised about is what this higher end one's going to be. How is this going to work? I don't think it's going to make the other ones obsolete, but this opens up the door to better ports, to better AAA titles. Because they're talking about between right now and when they probably just about finalize the specs, you're talking about close to like 2.5 years probably of finalizing the specs.
Well, I never really paid much attention to it because I don't have a need for one, but I believe games for the PS4, there are games for the PS4 Pro and possibly for the Xbox One X that when you play them on those systems, they enhance them. So I'm wondering if we would be able to get something similar to that on the
better frame rate because there's more power.
Exactly.
So something like Doom, if it's locked on like 30 frames, maybe it gets to 45. Maybe it can get up.
Maybe
it
gets a bump in textures or something like that.
But I'm guessing what the question is now, developers will this be enough? I guess you'd have to see. I mean, it's not gonna probably still be as powerful as a PS4.
No.
A hyped up Switch.
No.
It's closer. Maybe it's like right a tick below that, but.
Sure. The thing is, though, is you're not really going to see that taken advantage of because Nintendo is very good about not splitting their player bases.
Sure.
So I don't think that even if we had that kind of power in there, I don't think it's anything you're really going to see. Like what I'm getting, I think like much like the PlayStation 4 Pro and the Xbox One X, I think what we'll see are games that definitely get like a frame rate bump or a texture upgrade or something like that from the more powerful system. But I don't think we're going to see the overall graphics as a whole make a huge jump.
So this is an interesting, we're looking at Engadget's summarizing of the Wall Street Journal article because you have to subscribe to read the Wall Street Journal article. I should have just screenshot it because I got in. We can get a few freebies.
Yeah.
The cheaper Switch version was originally rumored to be a strictly handheld device without the plastic docking station of the current Switch. Without revealing any details, suppliers told the Wall Street Journal that might not quite be accurate. You would be wrong. This is in quotes. You would be wrong to think the enhanced version is similar to what Sony did with PS4 Pro, and the other is just a cheap alternative that looks very similar to some past handheld machines, say Sony's PlayStation Vita, said a person who used both devices. We could find out as early as this summer. So we shall see. This could be, if they decide, I'll be shocked if they put out one of these, and they both. Excuse me. I'll be shocked if they put out both of these and they both include the dock still. I'll be shocked.
Oh, one of these is. I would
at least have an option where you can't have it.
I would. Yes, exactly. Because that's going to be the easiest way to cut the cost.
Absolutely.
Get that huge piece out of there.
What do you think about if you remove the rumble from the gyros? Excuse me, from the Joy-Cons? Are you really losing that much overall?
No, you're not. I've always found that when you lose rumble, you notice it at first, but then you get over it. I like the HD rumble, but it's only been used to good effect in a few games. A lot of games don't make use of it.
So it's like the 3D and the 3DS. It's like they got rid of it for the 2DS. They really didn't lose much,
right? Because
very few games really required it. So, all right. So they've 32 million Switches sold so far. Wow. In what has it been? 2 years? Almost 2 years.
Yeah. Holy shit.
No,
it has been 2 years. I think we passed it already.
It was March.
Yeah.
Of 2 years ago. Wow. Okay. We're getting to past prediction numbers. We're getting close. We're going to probably blow by it there.
What was your prediction?
I think it was like 35 to 40 million. I think we're going to get past that. Maybe not get to 50, but we're going to go past that. Sure. So what was your prediction, Ian? What did you think?
I was thinking 35, 30. Okay. Yeah.
Same ballpark?
I mean, I want more than that, but
I'm just thinking what I thought
hedging my bets.
I thought what was reasonable based upon the 3DS sales, based upon the Switch, excuse me, the Wii U sales and the Wii sales. I thought somewhere in between all that magic, there was a number around 35 to 40. That's what I thought. So anyway, all right. We'll see what happens with more announcements here. We'll see how gimpy the new small Switch is. If it, maybe it can fit in your pocket. Maybe it's like a micro Game Boy Advance.
That picture would be pretty clear looking to see that resolution squashed down.
You like that?
It'd be neat.
That's how you play your Splatoon 2 on. You would be fine with that.
Dude, I just play Mario fucking Tennis. I play so much Mario Tennis, it's ridiculous.
Okay.
Such a good game.